21 straight preseason games. They wish every game was a preseason game because that is the longest preseason win streak in NFL history. They have not lost a preseason game since 2015. They'll try and keep that streak going next week in Arizona, and I think it means something to them. They actually will try and keep that streak going. But listen, that's not the story. The story around the Ravens is about Lamar Jackson, who did not play in the game last night, but will, of course, be their starter again this year. And we've been talking throughout the offseason. He still does not have that contract extension, entering the final year of his contract. What is the latest on that?
Yeah, Dan, the people I'm talking to believe that this very well might not get done by week one because there's a gap in the pay of like guaranteed money and the structure of a contract. Lamar Jackson wants very strong guarantees, and he's got the blueprint with Deshaun Watson and the fully guaranteed deal that he got, $230 million. So if it's anything close to that, which I believe that it is, it's going to be an issue for Baltimore to get there. Now, I did hear the Ravens have made a push in recent weeks. After Kyler Murray's deal got done, which sort of reignited the quarterback market, the Ravens had put forth some of their best efforts to try to get this done. So maybe they can get it to the finish line.
How important is it for them to get this done before the season?
Hugely consequential. When your franchise quarterback is going to the last year of his contract, it could destabilize the whole organization because every day, whether John Harbaugh likes it or not, they're going to ask him about Lamar Jackson's contract. All the players are going to be asked. So the best way to solidify your future is to identify a great young quarterback, select them, which they have done. Now get them under contract for years to come.